Hey, darling. Beaming in the 50s. Clouds are low and too. Beautiful. The neighbors. Keep on. in a minute. Sorry, that's you now. Ready?
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am, it
Can
is.
Oh my God, it's cold out there.
It's at probably 55 here, maybe.
33.
It's probably even warmer than that. Just, the wind's a little cool, but not too bad. This area's
Bob,
got all kind of wind. See, look,
yeah.
there's an extra as soon as you walk in. Markings. See that tree?
Bob gave you a wrench last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
told him to.
I did. He hadn't been on in a while.
It's been almost a year.
See, look at this right here. These are all gooseberry stickers. Look at that. See, that's an X with a circle around it. Look.
Weird.
Yeah, look at that limb being. There's the biggest grapevines ever. They're out here.
I wonder what bends them like that. Is it the wind, maybe?
No, probably something like Sasquatch. Look.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah, I've got them on film here twice. And I got Bigfoot anthropologist did a breakdown on one out here about 2 years ago. Look at this. Locust.
Holy.
Huh.
Yeah, they're thorny. I've got locusts out here, but they're thornless.
Look at that. Yeah, we have both. But these here, man, these aren't poisonous, but the stuff that gets on the end of the tips is like anything in the air. It'll mess you up for a while.
Yeah, sometimes the birds get tangled up in them too if they get really bad.
Yeah, if you keep going this way and then go around the fence of the zoo, the next field, there's not one thing like this in the whole field nowhere. Nothing. Not one. Nothing like this.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's just 100 yards down the road.
Hello, Scared Sally.
Howdy. If somebody comes, they don't have a wrench. I always put it on there later when I get back. If they didn't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
Well, I
feel.
like that. I like that you can click on people's names again and go to their channel. There's no mess now. It's easy.
See, I can't do it.
Why?
I don't know. I just won't let me.
Well, you
I tried.
have to be a moderator. You have to be a moderator in that channel to do it.
Yeah, I can't even do it in your channel.
Look, see this right here? Look, that X. And then that limb right there. So this is that one. This is a grapevine. Look at this. That's a grapevine. And look how it's all, the bark's always on. It's like a spiral staircase. Look. See, there's limbs laid up in there. Look, see them? Like 4 or 5.
I see them.
Yeah. But this is old, you know what? Look how old that is.
Yeah. Almost looks like a tree root.
Yeah, see how it's worn? It's a grapevine, though. They're all over right here. You can see them everywhere. Look. Right there. It's crazy.
Really strange.
I've been coming here for 4 years. At night, too, it gets like, see, look at that's an arch. It gets real cold at about 30 degrees colder down here at night. I mean, like super cold. There's 100 different kinds of mushrooms that grow in here. Something I like it.
Hello, backwoods. Snowstorm,
Oh,
huh? I had one this morning and it's melting off.
you did?
Yeah, it snowed like crazy and now it's hardly nothing left. The
How
sun
is it?
came out and that was it.
Well, if the ground's not warm, it's still warm too. It won't last long usually.
If it wasn't for that wind, it'd be nice outside, but that wind is like ice.
I'm lucky. It's pretty good right now.
I gotta tell you, it's only 33 degrees, but it's sunny.
Last winter, I was in this creek right here when it had water in it. It was 7 degrees. I was in Arrowheads.
Gabber.
Yeah, but my feet weren't getting wet. That's all that matters to me. I was trying to find a nice rock because I brought my napper today. So this is one I found this one. Yeah, it's got a good edge. Perfect for making arrowheads. Can't. That's close. I hackied it. I dropped it. Whew. Not good to drop the phone on a bed of rocks. I'm going to put it down. Got a new phone. I'm trying to take care of this one.
It looks good. The picture looks nice.
Yeah, it's got a good camera. Yeah, like this. Right there, Saturday.
At least it's not so pixeled.
Grainy.
Yeah, grainy, pixeled, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's 48 megapixel.
Looks good.
Actually, I can do this. Stuff in my backpack from last time. Oh, I'm already getting too hot. I'm going to take the coat off. Bear Grylls said if you're sweating outside, you got too much on.
Well, it's better to peel off than freeze to death.
Yeah, exactly. It's easier to cool off than to get warm if you're out in the cold.
Right.
So can I turn there? Can you pull up? I think I can do this. Depends where the knobs are at. Yeah. Show.
I just turned on the computer and I seen you live, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I look for you. Look for you all the time first.
I don't go on like I have it. But others been doing other shit. Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera's right.
I'm caught up with everything, so I decided the heck with it. I'm gonna sit down.
I've been surfing a lot, looking for other channels. Well,
you know, there's another you running around. You know this, right?
No.
You don't? Yeah,
No.
they took your picture and they put "Show me Sasquatch blank blank blank." I don't want to say it.
Oh God. That's all right. Because I am whatever you say I am. I don't give a shit. I shit don't love me anymore. I turned it off completely.
Yeah, I seen him the last time on you know who's chat.
Yeah, because people can say whatever they want about you, and then all you have to do is go and watch them and see if it's true. That's all you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Proof's in the pudding, not in what somebody else says. Not the first time in my life that I had somebody don't like me. Look at me. I've been this way my whole life, so been through a bunch. I just don't bow down to most people. And a lot of people like cops and shit like that want you to kiss their ass.
Yep. They ain't got nothing better to do than insult people and
Tony has a job, you just don't get paid to be a hater. It's sad. I keep waiting for someday for him to something happen to him where it'll change, but even then you couldn't believe it or trust it. Pretty sneaky.
yep.
Hey, look at this
What?
rock. Hey, look, it looks like the United States. Look.
I'd be darned. That's pretty neat looking.
Yeah, just missing Texas is over a little bit there.
Yeah, Florida needs to be a little bit longer, doesn't it?
That's what she said. Look at that rock. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Neat.
Yeah, there's a lot of rocks like this. A lot of times I think they were bones because they're too symmetric. You know,
They could be petrified.
it doesn't take long for something to petrify either. Not like people think.
I need to take some pictures and send them to you of my petrified whatever they are.
You can tell when
One
stuff's
looks
something.
like a giant caterpillar of some sort. I don't know what the
Oh,
heck
really?
it is.
See, I did some good damage on my finger, but I super glued it. Yeah, it's hard shit.
No Flintstone? Bummer.
Yeah. Man. See, that one had a flaw in it. See, just,
Boy, they're hard.
yeah, I usually, if I do a run of them, I find a bunch of, I call it like stock flat pieces, blanks. I can do. Sometimes you'll find a whole bunch of them where they were getting ready to make a bunch and had to get them go or something. But I'll soak them in water for a few days. Seems to make it easier. I don't know why. You use that for, that's war for somebody. Flattening, smashing. See, look, this is here. This is the axe head. See, I just got that right there for a groove. Even for a stick, split it,
Yeah.
wrapped it in leather. See, on this side, one side's always from beating with it.
Are you on a dry riverbed? Is that it?
Well, this is just the low point of this whole valley. And so when it's rains and floods, it all comes down here. And it washes everything through here. Rocks, tools,
Yeah.
we have a lot of rain. If you have a lot of rain, see, look at all the stuff that comes from all over.
Hey, you got a shoe.
Yeah, it's only one shoe though. Look, but you don't believe the stuff you'll find out of people's backyards, like brand new volleyball, basketball, soccer ball. When I go to the river, if it was like this, you'd find 100 bobbers. And you find fishing lures.
Oh yeah. When I go fishing, I usually go look for them, and they're brand new. That people get
when the water
on
goes
it.
down. Yep.
Yeah.
And I've always went through old dumps when I was a kid and got out old beer cans and sell them. And I always just sell anything. I'd hustle. I don't care what it was. Fish. I traded a kid 100 baseball cards for his mom's diamond ring. I was in 3rd grade, I think. Yes, scraper.
I know a lot of people that go dumpster diving. They find
I
some
don't
pretty
really
good
I don't
stuff.
go dumpster diving, but if something's sitting next to it really nice, I mean,
Yeah.
I will. It just depends. One thing is, if there's any smell whatsoever, I don't try it. Never.
I'm not a dumpster diver person.
Well, no. I had a flea market, and all that shit in the pawn shop. So you learn what things people will buy. I used to work out in the country at this place, and me and this guy would go in a graveyard and get high at lunch every day. And after Memorial Day, they threw every flower in the dumpster, silk roses, everything. You know what I mean? I took them all out and sold them at garage sale. They're expensive, brand new.
Yep. I don't.
Recycle, reduce, reuse, right? Reduce, recycle, reuse.
Right. People throw away lots of good stuff.
Well, it's called waste now because usually everything people throw away is still good. Just want the newer thing.
I'm on mute for a second here. My puppies are barking.
Oh my God! Look at that sucker's huge. Look at that. Oh wow, it's a face. Look. Whoa, that's some ancient alien shit. Look at that. Look at that shit.
That's weird.
I mean, look at that. It looks like a spaceman, doesn't it?
Yep.
There's a space and a weird helmet. There's a circle. Look. And then right here next to it looks like a...
That doesn't look like Mother Nature created.
No. It's like this thing here. See, sometimes they'd make effigies and stand on these little places, but that there... Golly! That thing is huge. Look. Is that brain matter? Look. Maybe it's a mud fossil and there's a real... It looks like brain. Look.
It looks like almost looks like a helmet.
That's what I'm saying. Because look at the places in it. Look, there's a circle there. And right here's another place it looks like. And then look at the face. My God, look.
I see it. Wow.
It goes straight down, too. Look, it looks like it goes down. Like it, that's fucking weird.
Is it in the ground?
Yeah, I mean, it goes way down. I can't even pull up on it. Look at it. It's still hooked to that rock.
Wow.
Look. Oh, there we go. Wow. Yeah, it's got a neck too. Or it has a look at back. Oh yeah, look. That's fucked up.
That's strange.
See, look back here. It looks like has a spinal cord, huh? Yeah, because look, that is weird. Looks like somebody cut someone's head off. Looks like they cut his head off. I mean, look. That's bizarre. It weighs about 25 pounds, though.
Good Lord.
So
I can see the face on there, and it looks like a helmet to me. So
why would you want to trick it? I mean, it'd be cool to have. I already got an arrowhead that weighs 25 pounds that I found out here. I call this the land of the giant. All the tools, all the rocks out here are giant tools, and the piles and everything. I mean, look, see the shapes. Look,
right.
Axe head. They're all the same shapes as the big ones and the little ones. I mean, look, straight cuts. They're backfilling this whole valley. Probably why. See, that looks like coral. Look. I dug this hole out once.
It's amazing what you don't find.
Oh, I know. Here's Dickle snot. Oh, that's fucking Michigander, I think. Hey, what do you think about this? It's a humanoid rock here.
I assume you're looking at that. Did you like the new name change for a second?
Yeah, I saw your.
Wonderful.
Hey, you guys! I saw that picture. The only reason I knew. Look at that. It's sucker's heavy too.
It almost looks like he was trying to weave a soccer ball.
Hey, look at that. That freaks me out.
That's
neat.
I would take that thing home.
Yeah, I probably will come back with an empty backpack. It's a bitch. But hang on a second. I did bring my old phone, which is the one I've been using forever. Now I can take pictures while I'm doing this too. I'm sweating. It's hot today. There ain't no breeze down here. What are you doing today, Daniel?
I just got done wrenching on a couple cars.
Ranching?
I just got home. Sat down.
I like ranch. I like ranch on my stuff too.
Hey, check out what my Christmas present was.
Hang on, let me switch the camera back. Ugh.
Check this out. Christmas box.
Yep.
Full of weed.
Nah, you can't beat that with a stick. That's good.
And I got a jar full yesterday given to me that was so good. I took some bong hits and fell asleep on you last night.
Yeah.
I did, dude. That's why I disappeared. I fell asleep.
It happens.
I
There
fucking
ain't no
woke
rules.
up all
Pretty
crinkled
meteorite.
up. What's that?
That's a meteorite. They're all over in this area.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I've got Tony blocked, so he'll be in like poor dirt farmer stream, and I can't see him. It's so great because I don't even know what he's saying or anything. I love it.
I'm starting to notice a lot of them fucked up patterns like you were talking about. I'm kind of losing interest in it real fast. Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, see, there's a blank to me. Look, see that? Look. I might be able to do something.
Every time I notice that dumb stuff and shut the phone off and walk away, I get a lot more done.
Oh yeah, I'm in the woods a lot. I just don't film it all. You know what I mean?
I kind of want to, but they take so much out of my phone to fucking put the shit up. I mean, literally, it takes like a day just to put a 30-second clip up.
This is already good used, but I don't like it.
Why does it take so long?
Because he lives in bumfuck Egypt.
Oh,
Because he's Daniel Boone.
I'm way out in the middle of nowhere.
I think it probably weighs the better your way.
It's just like I told Crafty Cat. Yep, when I'm done here, I'm going further in the woods.
Yeah, you don't go closer to the city, that's for sure.
Yeah.
no, you get away from it. The sooner the better.
Yeah, I grew up with sticks. Oh, I can smell that flint. This is flint. Start a fire. We can start a fire. It's hard to get it offside like this.
You know what's amazing to me? Is how many people don't know the shoestring bow trick. I thought that was like the oldest and first thing they ever taught for survival. I mean, that's what I remember as a kid was a shoestring bow to make a fire.
Yeah, it's different when you grow up that way. It's just the way you live. It's not nothing new. You know, it's people, you just take it for granted, I guess. It's sucker's hard. Ow. I get these places for smashing my kids.
It was a pretty freeing, soul-freeing experience when I realized that it just didn't matter no more. I could walk off with a pocket knife and be all right.
Exactly. I got a backpack ready, but I won't go back to get it if I'm not there.
Actually, I'm gonna start messing around with one of those too. I got one of those cable saws, a couple of them flint sticks, other things I'm gonna put in one. Keep it right by one of these two doors just in case.
A couple of days ago, about sliced the end of my finger off, and I super glued it. Now it's just about healed already.
Yep, that's what I do. I might be heading your way. I don't know, man. I'm gonna wait a second and check a couple things out.
Anytime.
Well, they got a couple things of legislation that they're trying to push through, and if they push one of them through, I'm out of here. I'm not even saying nothing to nobody.
Every time I either moved or got a new phone, or I changed hands every time I moved. I didn't tell anybody when I moved and give my address to nobody. I always did that. Start over every time.
If they push this legislation through, which I don't really see it going through, if it does go through, that means we're going to end up with a segregated United States. You're going to have, certain areas of the country that are going to be one way, and then the other areas are going to be another.
They're trying to do that forever. If the people, as long as the people don't get all crazy and shit.
Well,
Which
they're
are-
fixing it. That's what I'm saying. They're fixing it, and I'm noticing a complete change around on the news as far as dealing with witch smear. She's gonna be in trouble just for the shit they pulled with the feds.
Who, Pelosi?
No, Witchmere. Witchmere, the governor here, they pulled a
Oh,
fake kidnapping scheme, and the
they did?
FBI set it, yeah, the FBI set it up. They tried to blow it up to make it look like, right wing guys were this and that and the other thing, and come to find out they're all fucking feds.
Wow.
So now it went super quiet, and now it's starting to come up again. One of the feds that was involved with it beat the shit out of his old lady. I mean, just totally fucked her up. So their case is falling apart. And the thing is, they all need to be arrested, and so does Witchmere. That's treason. That's treason against the American people, period.
Yeah, it's Flint. I love the smell of Flint.
But yeah, I got a bunch of fucking jobs fell in my lap, so I'm probably going to be busy the next week or two. My birthday's coming up. I'm about to step out here and fill this generator full of gas. I'm probably going to burn some power tonight.
Are you getting cold?
Yeah, but I need to take a nap if I'm going to stay up late. I didn't plan on doing much today, but my bird guy pulled in and asked me to come check out a vehicle, and ended up stopping and fixing another vehicle. And then I got other vehicles because the shops up here are fucking people over, and I got told I should go
They're
get a
starting to charge $5 to do anything to anybody. Crazy.
Yeah, and then they're fucking them over. So I got asked today if I'd be interested in getting a shop up, and then they'll push work my way. So I got to go into town tomorrow and look around for a fucking building to rent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good money, and the thing is, whenever I do that type of stuff, usually I work 4 heavy days and pushing 5, and I
Probably
make.
get to meet a lot of good people too after a minute.
Well, that's just it. I'm known for it up here, and I usually give people a deal, but I'll barter trade. So, like, say somebody needs a motor rebuilt in their car because they can't get to work, but
Yeah.
they can't afford it. Yeah, but they got a dune buggy or a motorcycle in the backyard or something. They'll be like, "Yeah, I'll help you out, but I want that." And they'll
Yeah,
go,
exactly.
and
Hey, I'm
they'll
a
go, "Oh,
trailer. People used to call the pawn shop, and they, what do you give them for TVs? And I tell them, they go, oh, I go, well, what else you got? They go, what do you mean? I said, you got any toys? They bring their kids' toy box up there and dump it out. You know what I mean?
yeah." See, these are the kind of live streams I like, is when we're sitting back bullshitting. I don't like these little girl fucking hissy fissy fucking fight shit, man.
No, I don't do the drama no more. I try to, because if I stay there, I'll get negative. That's just how I am.
Have you noticed I've only hit PDF's channel early in the morning recently, and that's about it, man. I ain't even been hitting none of them.
I just when I feel uncomfortable in any manner, I leave. I don't care who, where, when, or why.
Yep.
That's just the best way to avoid it. And people say whatever they want, but I don't care. I just get away from it, and it's over. Because people around here don't even have a memory, so the next day they don't even hardly remember what happened the day before.
What is it? Something says I should roll a doobie.
I got really baked on some AK-47 dabs before I left.
I don't know what this is, but my brother gave my dad some wicked stuff, and it's real citrusy. When I smoke it in that bong, it tastes.
I like that shit that tastes fruity and shit.
Yeah, it tastes all fruity, almost like lemon, and it's knocking my dick in the dirt. Though I take 2 or 3 bongs, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, the stuff this year we see to be a good growing year because everybody's got good weed they grew.
How you doing, McGee?
Oh, fine. How are you?
I'm all right. Getting her done. Living the dream.
How's your weather?
It's all kinds of funky.
Tell me about it. It snowed like hell this morning, and now the sun is shining.
Where at?
I'm in Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, so you're you know what? We're getting a warm streak just above you. Just right above you, it's warmer, and we got like a warm jet coming through our state. And it's doing some weird stuff. I'm watching what it's doing to the ground. It's rather interesting. That is sharp, dude. I like that, Sass.
That's
I like
pretty.
that green moss, don't you?
You know, there's only 2 spots that I know of in my state that looks like that, and it's called Tequamanon Falls up in the UP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that tar. That's a huge old sucker. Yeah, I think
Oh, let me go get this dog real quick, and then I'm gonna roll a doobie, dude. How long are you gonna be on?
Probably for like till 3:15 or 3:30 maybe. Look at that. There's food. There's food.
You gonna come up live later or what?
Huh?
You gonna come up live later?
I doubt it. My roommate's off today, so it ain't worth the
Gotcha.
ain't worth it.
Gotcha. Well, I'm thinking about busting out the slide steel guitar I got.
Oh yeah. Let me when I get back, I'll talk to Mark, Filipino. I think he's off today. I could go to his house and stream because he don't give a shit.
Gotcha. Well, I got to find a couple tunings to try out online.
Look at that.
And
Bacon. I wonder if it's got that. I can't zoom in on StreamYard. It sucks. Because I had that surf ebb. Had that big pink dot in the sun yesterday. It was bizarre.
now, you know what? That when you took that video and I was watching, there was like eyeballs and wings and everything that I could see on my end.
I'm telling you, you got to see when I take screenshots or take pictures and then mess with the contrast and stuff. It's crazy what you see up there.
Oh,
Absolutely.
But not everybody can see it. That's the problem.
they don't want to.
People look at the same thing and they don't see that perspective. You know what I mean?
Sass, I've pointed out the trippy stuff in the skies before, and people are, oh, fuck it. They don't even care.
They wouldn't care. Even if they saw it, they wouldn't care because TV and video games is a lot scarier.
No.
See, this is next to that other. Look up there. This is next to the other field. And look, there's not one thing like that up there. It's all look perfect.
This Bobo dog starting to come around a little bit.
I found a shitload of mushrooms on this dead wood last year. There's hardly been any on it this year.
Hey man, you know what I just seen? You know what I just seen yesterday morning or this morning? An interview with Mike Tyson talking to some punk dudes, and they pulled out a wad full of fucking mushrooms.
Oh, lovely cockaburs.
Yeah.
And dude, Mike Tyson, right on video, man, he fucking woofs down a whole handful of mushrooms, dude. He's like, "Fuck yeah, that's what we're
He
made
did?
of." Yeah.
Right on.
He straight woofed down a whole handful of fucking mushrooms, man. I was like, dude.
I wouldn't want to trip around that guy because he could kill you.
You know? One spot that dude could fuck you up.
He's gonna find some bitch too. That bamboo lived through the winter here. They came out here and sprayed all this bamboo with something. It didn't. It came right up. It didn't kill it. Just killed the top.
I tell you what, that dude's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson? Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Well, he does have Mao Zedong tattooed on him.
What's that?
The leader of China used to be. He's got Mao Zedong tattooed on his arm.
I just know I've listened to a few of his interviews a few times, and he's not as dumb as you'd think.
No, a smart man can play stupid. A stupid man can't play smart.
Wow, this is some wicked weed, dude.
Yeah, son. See, look up there. What is that on there? That's weird. That's new. I keep waiting for him to put game trail cameras out here. I mean, the ones I found out here so far were antiques. They took that old memory card, the old big one.
Yeah. Are you on private property, or are you okay to be there?
See that purple thing? That means no trespassing. See, look at that. Do not disturb. Look, sensitive instrument.
Dude, that's a bunker cap. Point that down again.
That's what it looks like.
That's a bunker cap, dude. There's something underneath you, dude.
Hey, look, and they put that bamboo there to hide the antenna. Look.
Yep. There's a bunker cap, dude.
You see, there's no trespassing right there. There's an old deer stand.
That's strange.
Well, the city owns this property. I've been out here and walked back where I come in at, and there's a city cop and a Greene County sheriff, and they didn't say a word to me. I just walked right by him. There's nobody ever out here except a few homeless people every now and then.
Listen,
But there's
man, I think there's something going on behind the scenes, and the cops are being told don't fuck with people unless they're committing crimes, actual crimes. Because I'm just seeing it up here. That's all
Yeah, I
I
think that way, don't it? I'm serious too. Crazy like, and the cops came and he screamed at them and chased them all the way back to their car and they left. I mean, that's not normal. Cops would have beat him down, and tased him and shit.
Well, I think they're starting to get busted too for being so heavy-handed, and they can't make excuses for the shit no more.
Everybody's got a camera. Look at this. What is it? It's an eagle. That's just a bummer. Look. See that shit? Look at that.
What is it? A blanket? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The throat. It ain't that old.
Well, take it home, wash it up.
Look, I did.
Oh, man.
That's wet and dry. This thing is heavy, some bitch now. Probably weighed 30 pounds. The water's freaking cold, dude. Woo!
I bet.
Giving this old man a deal.
Look at this.
Giving this old man a deal. A transmission job. Like $100 for a 4x4 trans out and $150 to go back in.
Yeah, that's cheap. What do they charge you at the garage now? 50 something an hour? 60?
60 to 80. They just tried to hit my dad 300 and some bucks to change the throttle position sensor on a 2008 Chevy. I literally popped 5 or 6 little clips. Literally, I unplugged it, popped 5 little clips, put the new unit on, popped the clips back on, and put the battery terminal on, and it was done. They wanted to charge him 300 some bucks to do that.
Yep.
I was like,
That's what they do now. It's fucking over.
I'll be right back.
There's a link. All right. There's a link to anybody wants to come up.
Who all do we got in the chat? Because they don't show me that no more. They're really messing with me on the line.
David Devine, Leanne Ross. Howdy. Survey.
Hey.
Scared silly. David had a crazy stream the other night. He has a bunch of rednecks from Texas with cowboy hats, and it was funny. They seem to be pretty good people.
Hey,
this thing was dry last time.
Hey, have you noticed that a lot of the shitheads have been getting weeded out of society? Are you seeing that there too?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. People are just tired of it.
I'm just asking. I've noticed that a lot of the shitheads aren't on the streets out here.
Oh, there's hardly any. I don't know. There's a lot of homeless people disappearing somewhere. Because there used to be a shitload around here. I don't know if they disappear in the winter or not.
I don't necessarily mean homeless. I just mean the people that are thieves, rapists, shit like that. Dealers.
Well, most of them are in jail now. I know. They don't give them much when they get out and they're on parole and shit. They don't give them much of a chance anymore. They put them right back in. Here, anyway. Look at that. This thing don't weigh nothing either. So this thing's like super light. See how big it is? Watch this.
I guess that's another thing that makes me feel good, dude. Living out here like this, really, there isn't nothing you can do to get in trouble. You know what I mean? You'd have to be something pretty extreme.
You're not going to get in trouble. The people that come there are going to get in trouble.
Well, that's just it. I still don't even do nothing, man. I mean, I do stuff, but I don't do nothing to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I did this morning? Bored as hell when the sun first come out.
What?
I grabbed a handsaw and a set of snip, and me and my dog took off and walked off in the woods, and I sat there pruning trails for like an hour and a half or so.
Hey, I love doing that.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know what's funny? When I get out doing that stuff, I always end up taking a little bit more because the trees are talking to me saying, hey, take this one out. I can't breathe. And when you get done to look at it, it's like, wow.
I've always liked to polish a turd because sometimes it just takes a little finesse to make something look totally different.
Oh.
I mean, when I built limousines, a guy came in with an S10 that was all white, and somebody hit his door, and he had a door on there. It was off of a Blazer, and it was red, white, red. I went out on break one day and just painted the whole thing white. He never even noticed that it matched.
2013 Chevy, they want me to remove the driver's front tire and the whole inner fender wall just to change the fucking high beam headlight bulb.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I said. I was like, what the fuck kind of retarded? Who the fuck removes a tire to do a headlight bulb? What the fuck?
That's pretty cool. You know, when I worked at Republic Ford, and whenever we had a tornado or a hailstorm, they'd get everybody out there with a ball peen hammer and dent all the cars so they get insurance money. Then they can mark it down as hail damage, and they still make a lot more money if they sold it outright. Yeah.
You know, I just watched a major industry guy talking about that, about how it doesn't matter what aspect you go into, there's some kind of gnarly, corrupt shit like that going on.
Yeah, I worked at a place called Topcraft. It was a body shop for rich people, Porsches and shit like that. And the owner of big insurance company, State Farm, they had a deal rigged out, So if someone came in there with a car, and they go, "We're going to order you new parts." They didn't say they were going to put them on. So they would fix the old parts, and if they couldn't, in enough time, they'd keep it and put it on another car. And then once a month, they take back all the parts to the dealership. It's a scam. One boot. One vision.
There you go. You got yourself a boot.
I know, Doc Boot.
Got a wake-up call yesterday trying to clear trail because I was told to make a wide enough perimeter trail to fit a truck down. I started making that perimeter trail, man, and I'll tell you what, it took me like 2.5 hours just to get through like 15 feet.
Damn.
But
I use loppers and a machete when I go clear brush.
I use everything because some of these trees are big. I got to use a saw. But
Hey, I put
them I use.
Look at that stupid needle. Look,
I'll put it
way out here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. That's some.
Hey, that shit makes me want to throw up when I see that shit.
Hey, you can thank the government for that shit, dude. Hey,
I used to always.
Listen, that's how I know something is going down. Listen, our fucking soldiers filed lawsuit against our fucking government, bro. They're pissed off because they were forced to guard poppy fields overseas. I know multiple guys that are fucking pissed right now because of that.
Hey, remember when 2-liter pop bottles had this on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
They don't no more.
Nope.
See, there's a road up there. Oh, so bitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze an extra hour to 2 hours in every morning into trail work. Wow. Yeah,
like
I realized the other day,
tools and shit.
I realized the other day it's in my best interest to put the extra work in to get these trails cut in.
Well, it's a lot easier to travel through there when you get a path.
Well, I got past, but they're getting overgrown. I haven't put as much time into them the last year or so.
Usually I follow the game trails. If there's enough critters in there, there's game trails. Hey, there's hedge apples again. Osage orange. These are small.
No,
That's not very big at all.
I think things are going to change for the better, my man. I'm for real. I feel something weird, dude.
There's that wild onion. Right here. Kind of bitter. Oh, see that shit? Look at this. Ow. Ah.
You all right?
You look. Got thorns in my face. That's some bitch. Ah. Well, look at this though. See that? That's a rose. That's a wild rose bush. Look at that. See that shit? I'm telling you,
Yep.
Sasquatch is this one place I used to go.
I call those face masks.
They had black planted in a row like that on this hill for like.
We call them whackers. Here we call those whackers.
Yeah. Oh, you mean loppers?
No, whackers, face whackers. So they whack you in the face.
Oh fuck! Those don't whack. They fucking stab you. See, there's an old right here. Looks like an old trail.
Yeah,
this is no trespassing too, but I haven't ever got caught here.
I use a high-end set of Fisker snips and then a handsaw that says Master. It's got like stuff with the handle on it. I really like. It's the most comfortable handsaw I've ever used. I'll put it that way.
I like that one that looks like a banana saw, the one that curves like a banana. I can go to town with one of them some bitches.
Pruning saw. I got one, but my dad won't let me take it. He said he wants to try it first.
See the highway? There's up there's the road up there. So you know, a lot of people go out to edge of town and dump shit. They used to anyway, because this shit's old.
Personally, I don't see why we don't have a big pit, a big giant pit that the community all pulls up to and dumps in like that, and then it gets hauled off somewhere else. I don't think they should be doing it the way they're doing it.
Well, yeah, this friend of mine was in Mexico, and he said on the day before trash day, everybody dumps all their shit out in the street, and everybody goes through it and gets out what they want, and then the trash comes the next day. Look at this sucker. Yeah. Huh? Look at turtle.
Man, this is good weed. I got stoned off that doobie.
That was your point, wasn't it? It worked then, huh?
Yeah, I'm revving up for a quick run out in the woods.
That's all I like. Call. Together. Stick it in the back of my hat.
I got to go down and try to get these walls to roll up on this greenhouse. I forgot them down and they got snowed on. Well, everything's melted now, and I tried to do it yesterday, but there was still 2 feet of snow on them. So I shoveled the first layer of snow off, and then I figured I'd let today melt down and see what it left me at about 4 o'clock. Sun's starting to go down now. Temperatures drop. I just got home. Yeah,
feeling better.
I just got home after a 200 or so mile run checking cars out. Put a serpentine belt on a Dodge.
There's another bone. All the bones. I love the yellow brick road. I live the yellow brick road.
You know what's funny? I'm starting to love yelling, "Hey, you guys!" whenever I come into a room off the rip.
Yeah. I've been doing that for years. I love that movie. Chunk, I love you, Chunk. Funniest parts when they take Brolin and hang on to him ways on that little bitty bike.
That's awesome, dude.
I like traveling sideways. I just gotta watch for the road so someone don't sing it. Yeah. Oh, here. Blue jay feather, look. You don't get them very often.
Purdy.
Yeah, I like it.
I do.
Oh, look right here. Looks like somebody, I should have said that. Look, something ate a blue jay here. Now I got cash crop. Hang on. I gotta put the shit in my backpack. See, I walked right through that shit every time. I've only found like 2 blue jay feathers ever. They're just too smart, you know? This one got 8 though. 8 this one, bitch. Probably caught him asleep or something. Whew, I'm sweating like a whore in church.
I was when I first walked in, but I peeled layers and got my munchie on.
Machine men with machine minds. I found about
Well,
10 so far, right?
I got a little bit of sewing that I want to do tonight, and I want to put a special patch on my guitar.
Ooh, look at that. These are good. Yeah, this is all just by fluke chances. Primordial soup made these beautiful feathers this color. Look at that. You don't ever find them all blue like that one.
It's Purdy.
See, this is where getting to the killing field. Look at that.
I
Iridescent
haven't
blue.
seen no blue jays now for 2 years. They used
Oh, really?
to come in by the hoodles. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them this year.
I don't ever see hummingbirds anymore.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. They
I
fly.
had a few of them this year, but not like usual because I've got 4 feeders out there for them, and
Yeah,
it was only a little handful, and that's it.
that's something 80 because there's all the down feathers. See,
Tiny.
that's something. Matches my ring almost. Here, old paint can. I'd say it's up here somewhere. Follow the yellow brick road. I don't want to get caught in here. It's close. 2:30.
All right, I'm gonna cut out of here, Sassy. Have a good one.
All right, man, take care.
Take it easy.
Go to Meatloaf.
Take it easy.
Like there's Falstaff beer can. Owen.
Something in that area.
New and the old. It's dangerous here. These leaves on top of these rocks bust your ass. I'm almost out of the back to safety. See, this is outside city limits.
Hey, you found your road.
See, there's a neighborhood right there. Woo. It's a little smoother walking like this into the woods. Got my heartbeat going. Got my aerobic exercise kicking in. Too windy, I think.
Probably the wind is kicking that we're supposed to get 55-mile-an-hour winds, but it didn't
Damn.
happen. So
Sammy Hagar went there. I can drive 55.
well, at least the snow has fell off the trees, so it's not such a heavy load. I was worried last night.
Have you got all the trees trimmed out away from your power?
Yeah, Idaho Power usually does it.
Yeah, I figured you're probably used to it up there. A lot of times you'll be outside town like this and you'll find shit where somebody either got divorced, they got mad at their spouse, and you'll find just tons of their shit, you know.
Yeah.
Look at that, all the fireballs, look. Well, some people drink, you know, and hide it, so they got to get everything out of their car before they get home, obviously. I used to walk this one path, and whoever drove down it after work drank those little bottles of Fireball, and every day it grew about like 6.
So they were
I
hiding.
used to pick them up and throw them away, but it's just monotonous. They just keep coming back. You can't save the world. I figured that out, you know.
Nope, you can't do it.
Just you work on the people around you. That's all you can do. But you know, I did that for so long. I just don't try to do it anymore. I just hang out with people that think alike. But you know, it's not high school, and you know, if you're an adult, you got free will to do what you want. If you're stupid, that's your fault. That's the way I look at it.
Yep.
Because you know, I've always felt sorry for people my whole life and been a sap and got taken advantage of. So
You can't fix stupid.
No. And some people do not have any good in them. How cheap that wheel was. It had a little cotter pin on it. That used to be just a gate, and see, they put that on there now. Somebody pulled up there once and dumped like a whole back of truck full of trash bags right there. I saw the guy picking them up.
You know what they ought to do is take some prisoners and to pick up all
They do
that
that here.
garbage.
They do that here. Oh yeah, they got the work van things.
Yeah.
That's mostly in the city on like state roads and stuff, you know.
Right. They do it here too. You know, the ones that are not hardened criminals.
Yeah, I know people that knew people that did that, and they would go throw drugs in the ditch. You know what I mean?
Well, they get paid 25 cents an hour. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but they knew where they were picking up trash. They just throw stuff out there, and hopefully they found it. You know, that's crazy.
yeah, you litter here in Idaho, you get in trouble if they catch you.
Well,
But
most people are
people do
stupid
it
that do that anyway. They leave their name on their mail and shit when they do it. See, this guy here owns this plant, owns that property part of it where the no trespassing is, and they make I think they make dog food. So
dog food.
yeah, like grind up all the dead animals and pick them on the streets and shit. I think.
Yeah.
See, look, they're clear cutting this. Look, they're starting to go back in there. Look at that mound.
Weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. A lot of those are hollow underneath them. And, you know, a lot of them are graves. Because the dead used to bury people's shit with them because they didn't realize they weren't going to take it with them. You know, so like in some of those old tribes, they buried like 30 live people in there, servants with them, like they were going to come back and help them in the afterlife. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they will. You never know.
Yeah. See, that place is like a farm. That's what farms look like now, like that. You don't even see animals because you got them inside in cages.
What is it? A slaughterhouse?
Yeah, I think they make dog food. That's made out of animal parts. Right?
Yeah.
I know when I hit a deer in the car once, and I gutted it, and its intestines were exploded. You can't eat it. And I called the
Right.
conservation department. And the conservation department was dropping it off at one of those places.
Yeah,
You notice
that's why I
it
don't.
doesn't have the name of the building hardly anywhere or nothing.
I'll be darned.
I think over here, might be able to read it. It's a nice day, considering no sunshine.
Yeah. Well, it went up to 33 right now.
Look at those harp lines in the sky back there. Those straight lines. That's how they move the
Yeah.
weather around. Radio waves and shit. I haven't been in those woods right there. That's the only ones
Yeah, I
around here.
took a few pictures this morning. It looked wicked.
Pretty entertaining anymore. I call
I
it
mean, the whole.
the at most fear. It says something on that sign. That's it on the whole building. That little bitty sign. It said something sales. It's all a clean place. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Custom Protein Corporation. See? They make food for
Protein.
Custom Protein.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Looks like somebody, at least, looks like they're cleaning up down here. Look. That'd be nice. Clean all that shit out where you can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put a little bridge over it and have a place right here with tables, picnic tables and shit.
It would be nice. Yeah.
See, this is a end of the city limits is up here, and the Hillcrest High School is right here on the edge. But, you know, it used to be a lot farther away from town. You know, the town's built out to all the shit in the country. Look at that old photo bed, hide bed, see it? Sucker's old. There's somebody's been in there with a chainsaw. There's
Well,
cardinals.
maybe they're gonna clean it up.
Looks like it's cardinals. Over there with it. That's a robin. Robins stay here. They don't leave anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Look, there's another shopping cart. Get behind this guardrail, this idiot. Shopping cart for free. They must not cost much because I see them suckers everywhere. You know what I mean? Shopping carts.
They
Like the homeless
cost
people just
quite
take
a bit, but people just take off with them.
Well, around here you'll see homeless people pushing them with like an umbrella in it and shit. And you know, I mean, literally, this last summer I've seen some people that had a shopping cart, and then there's like 2 or 3 of them laying there sleeping, just right by the road. No sleeping bag or nothing, just on the ground. What the hell? You go that way, there's some fancy subdivisions back in there with a bunch of big houses. You know?
Yeah.
Thespians.
The poor rich people, put it that way.
I can afford the utilities that they probably pay. Worry about being glass. It's so windy, there's nothing to stand up. Oh, Canyon Road. Oh, that breeze feels good now. Look at there. You say, I think that was street pizza. That's possible.
I'd say roadkill.
Look, drains to waterways. Don't dump no waste. Look, got a
There's
trout on there.
fishy.
Trout. Windy Ridge. It is windy. See this? You can tell when you're at the edge of town. Look, the old rock house.
It's pretty.
Yeah. How long do you leave a Christmas tree up?
Until the 6th of January, the Three Kings.
Yeah. I had a neighbor one time across the street. He's a bachelor. He kept his up for like 4 years, never took it down. Turn the lights on every night. Look at that. That's pretty wicked looking.
Boy, that sky looks wicked.
I know. Look at that. See uniformity and see how. Look at that.
That's not
All
even
the
normal.
lines are exactly the same way, distance apart. Too symmetric. Look at that. Those are
Like I
waves.
said, it doesn't
You
even
can see
look
the frequency
normal.
waves are moving that. They can move the system anywhere they want. They got the wind. Look here. You can see them this way too. Look at that. Isn't that weird?
Weird.
I mean, look, it's like lines. It's moving pretty fast too.
Yeah, I can see them moving a little bit.
And a lot of times there'll be 2 layers of clouds, and the bottom ones
I
will be
wonder what
moving
they're
twice as fast.
pushing.
Just probably whatever they sprayed in the air today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were spraying this morning, but I could hear the plane, but I couldn't see them where.
I saw a guy on YouTube one time. He put a time release camera or whatever that is in the desert in Arizona, and there's planes that went by there, but not one time the whole time did they spray anything because there wasn't any people there. You know what I mean?
Right?
They only spray over population. See, look at the death tower right across from the high school. Look at that. Those things are weaponized. You know what I mean?
There's something.
They got the
I haven't.
direct energy
seen-
weapon right there.
Yep.
It's called a microwave.
There's one sitting on the edge of Idaho and California. Microwave beam, whatever you want to call them.
Hey, I know somebody that went to Mexico and their cell phone worked perfect. And they look around and they didn't see any of these towers. And they said, we don't have any. They just had like little dishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get too close to them.
Look at that. Yeah, fencing off the whole area now. They've been building on this high school for a couple years. See, that there's a Bible college. It used to be owned all that property. They went out of business. They trained missionaries and stuff. North Koreans bought it. Yeah. You got buildings all over where the teachers used to stay at a trailer court. I used to fill up all the vending machines there. It's kind of fun.
So you got more churches than bars, huh?
There's 360 churches. I don't know how many bars there are.
Good Lord.
Looks like an old schoolhouse, huh? They got a what's it called? Theology building over at the other college. There's a bunch of colleges here, and the top of it is a pyramid.
Boy, that wind is blowing.
I'm telling you. We have a shrine here too. The Shriners and awesome. Yeah, college.
Good Lord.
Come sail away. Leave me alone. Giant tool for you.
Hey,
That's
it
a
got
Bible
quiet.
Look at yucca. There's a yucca bush.
Yeah. Did you know that you can eat the potatoes, the the bottom. It's like
Oh,
a
really?
potato. It's kind of
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah, I've
it's
got
a
one,
tubular.
two,
It's
three
a
of them.
tubular. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get a. I look for them when I'm out in the woods because they're not native up here. So you see them out in the woods. There used to be a house here. A good place to look. Like
yeah.
daffodils.
If you dig them up, you can cook them like a potato.
That's cool. I found yesterday over there where I was at. There's daffodils coming up, budding, get ready to bloom.
I noticed that in the when was it? 2 or 3 days ago, I walked outside. My lilac bushes got little buds on them, and I'm
Really?
going, "What the heck?" Yeah,
Yeah, see that? It takes the lilac 7 years to bloom after it's started from a seed. So if they're
and
blooming, they're at least 7 years old. You know what I mean?
right. Oh, mine are much older than that, and they got little buds on them already, and they're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
And I've got a salsa magnolia that's got buds on it, and I thought to myself, "Go back to sleep."
Yeah, magnolias are pretty tough though. They live up here through the winter. We got there's a lot of fruit orchards up here, peaches, apples, all that shit. And I
Yeah,
remember a lot of times, they'll start budding, and then we get frost warnings, and they spray water in the air to keep them from killing them,
right.
because the water won't let it freeze as long as it's running.
I don't know. Year before last, I lost 2 apple trees, 1 plum tree,
Oh, that sucks.
um, what else? 1 apricot tree.
Used to, everybody had fruit trees in their yard. Everybody.
Yeah,
Cherry trees.
I lost 1 cherry tree last year.
Fruit trees aren't that strong. I mean, the wood's kind of real.
I've got 1 cherry tree left, 1 apple tree. What else is out there?
We'd get a lot of fruit bats in our yard when we had them. Look at that sky.
Gee, weird. Looks like cotton balls up there.
That's exactly what it looks like. I call it a plasma sky. Sometimes it looks like it's liquid.
Like I said, I wonder what they're pushing away or to.
Oh, no. I was thinking a lot of times they're pushing the clouds to hide whatever's up there. They're hiding.
Yeah. They're hiding something, and I don't know what it is yet, but
I know everybody thinks it's, brown dwarf. What are they going to call it? Nibiru.
no, I know you believe in the flat earth, but what I really think what's happening that either we or the sun moved away from us, or sun.
Well, I think I think
And I've got a feeling right now they've got their sun and our sun.
Well, that's what it is. It's a sun simulator. They put it out there in front because we're in a solar minimum where the sun's not as hot or something. And the one they put up there is a lot brighter than the sun because it's
Right.
local. And you can tell. I got tons of pictures of it, hundreds. That when you change the contrast, you can see the squares and stuff up there, the hexagon shape or whatever.
Right.
I mean, you can go look it up. It's Bosch and Law makes one. It's all documented.
Well, China's got one. Germany's got the biggest one.
Yeah. It's just called technology.
And then China's going to throw up another moon up there.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
heard China was going to use it to farm crops 24 hours a day, keep it on at
Yeah.
night.
What they want to do is to conserve power, is have another moon up there for light. Do you know what's going to do to the animals?
Oh, I know. My daughter used to live in Folly Beach. It's right outside of Charleston. And they didn't have any lights anywhere. No street lights in the neighborhood or nothing because of light pollution. It brings turtles in. And then see the lights. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a mailbox. They had to have a P.O. box because that way nobody ever drove in the neighborhoods for nothing. They had porta potties in every neighborhood.
I'll be darned.
That happened. They did that after Hurricane Hugo or whatever. Her house was on 6-foot stilts. You know what I mean?
Right. They have them like that in Alabama too,
Yeah, you park your car underneath your house.
because of the floods.
Yeah, and hurricanes.
Yeah.
Because they only live probably a quarter mile from the beach. See, like, it looks like a blanket, like a quilted blanket.
Yep. It's wicked looking.
It's feel good though. That cool breeze keep me from sweating too bad.
It went up to 33 degrees right now. It was 31.
Oh, 33. That's a Mason reference.
Wow. Heat wave. But
One
that
eye
wind
symbolism.
out there almost feels like zero.
There's some good cedars.
They still
Oh,
got
cedar.
berries on them?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a crab apple. Let's see them. Let's see how last year. There's one up by Walmart, and it's got last year's and this year's apples. You know, the squirrels aren't eating them. They usually eat the shit out of them. I don't know what's up with that. There's a sycamore. See, gumball tree. You know, they used to fly the American flag on at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Now they don't have it up there anymore. They took it down.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it's kind of strange.
I used
They did,
to fly it, but the always gets hooked up to my trees and rips it, and I'm tired of buying flags.
They had COVID testing the first year out here with the National Guard. I pissed them off too because they all had masks on, and I said, "After you do all the flu testing, are you doing Pap smears?" They looked like they wanted to kill me. You know what I mean?
Oh, well.
I mean, the military's wearing a mask because of. That's funny to me.
Did you listen to the news today?
I don't watch the news.
Mandatory in New York to wear a mask to get the shot, and if you don't, $1,000 fine. Little kids got to wear their mask up to 12 years. If you're 12 years old, you got to get the shot and the mask.
They're stupid.
And if they don't have it, you don't get to do nothing.
My roommate got a picture ID in the mail yesterday, and it says, "Do you have a red star in the top right corner?" And it says, "If you don't, you will have to renew this again in 2023." And they're usually good for 7 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's got something to do with the vaccine, you know what I mean?
Probably. Yeah, I've got to get my driver's license.
They're gonna make it where if you don't have the jab, you ain't gonna. Well, it ain't a big deal too because guess what? I can get anyone to buy shit for me. I don't have to go to the store. I'll get somebody else to do it for me. There's plenty of people
Right,
around.
that's what I say. There's lots of people that get
I used to trade a 6-pack of beer to get my car worked on, you know what I mean?
Yep. Positive vibes backwards.
Exactly. Listen, crows like, yeah, there's a murder of crows. There's 3 of them. And they're kind of like, hey.
God, that sky looks wicked.
There's the crows. We have tons of crows, big ones too.
Yeah, these crows are nasty.
The crows are the smartest animal on the planet, though.
Yeah, but they're nasty. They're mean.
That's why they're smart. Yeah, but you know,
That
if a
was
crow flies over a field and gets shot, it goes back and tells all the other crows, and they'll never fly over that field again. And then it goes, they pass it on to the generation after generation because they were doing some testing on these crows, and they put a Neanderthal man's mask on, and they went to these crows, and they all screamed and ran off. Their memory
I'll
went
be
back that far. You know what I mean?
I'll be darned.
Plus, you know, I saw a thing where a guy in college started feeding them, and they would bring him quarters. Like he had hundreds of quarters bringing him change for food.
Yeah, you can't bother them around there. They're underneath animal protection.
Yeah, I like crows. I really do.
I like them, but they're mean towards other animals. Birds, squirrels, dogs, whatever they see.
Yeah, blue jays are the meanest though. They'll eat the eggs of other babies and birds and take the nest over.
The blue jays.
Yeah,
I
blue
don't know.
jays.
I don't have that much trouble with the blue jay. It's those little blackbirds, the noisy
That's
ones.
the starlings. Them are starlings.
Yeah.
They're nasty. I used to
Did you know? Did you
build
know they
limos
used to
and but
they used to fly away in the winter and now they're staying?
you know the starlings though, like a long time ago when I built limousines, we used to go to McDonald's and they'd fly right up to your door edge and take a French fry right out of your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't mind them, but when the squirrels are nesting or the birds, they throw them out and so on and so forth.
Squirrels are nuisance pests. You know what I mean?
I love my squirrels.
Yeah, but if you got to chew the shit out of anything they can, they'll tear up your all kinds of shit, your bird feeders, your garden.
You
I
know
threw
that
away.
they
Right.
don't bother my garden. Well, I feed
Well,
them enough too, so
yeah. One time I threw away some Chinese food, and there was an egg roll, and he took it out and put it on the railing on my deck, and ate all the outside of the eggshell of the egg roll. All that was left was the inside. It was perfectly shaped and everything. Somehow it ate the covering off. Look at him
hello
lying.
AJ.
What's that, Onyx? Look at that. Hey, it pulsed there for a minute.
So there
It's
is
hot.
no pink thing in the middle today, huh?
Nope, I don't see
I'll
it.
be darned.
And I'm using the
I
same camera, so it's not the camera.
I thought it was your camera yesterday, you know, that it had a why is it flickering?
I have no idea. I'm not moving. I got
I
it
can
in the.
see.
Yeah, it's pulsing.
Yeah.
It does it all the time here. Look at that. Sometimes they'll do that and they'll be twice as big because they turned it up. You know, they're not different sizes. They just crank them up brighter.
It shouldn't
Look
be
at that.
flickering like that.
No, it
What's
shouldn't.
wrong with that stupid sun?
That is weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Weird ain't the word for it.
What the?
There's another sky watcher that took a picture, video of that. I've never seen it yet flickering. I've seen it dimming with no
See, and
clouds
I can, and
around.
you can't zoom in or nothing on StreamYard, so you know.
That's weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, AJ. What the? I quit. Whoop, there it goes.
A lot of times they'll do that, and then it'll change all their those beams. They'll come out like vertical or horizontal, or the switch. You don't have 3 or 4. See how
Right.
it's kind of hexagon shaped if you look close? It's not round. It's
Yep.
got,
It's going crazy, Sasquatch.
golly, what the heck? It's going to get bigger. Watch. They're turning it up, I think. See how it looks like getting brighter. See? And now
Yeah,
it's
I
beaming
see
on
it.
my face. And, hey, on my face, it seems a lot hotter right now. They're turning it up. Look at that. What the hell?
Good Lord. Boy, this
And
is not the sun I grew up with.
you know, on your skin, like I can feel the heat on my face from it big time. And you
Yeah,
can't
and
look
like
at it. You can't look at it except if you look through here. It'll blind you. You'll see a green dot for a while.
you know, before when you looked at the sun directly or a sun, you see green. Now you see pink.
And look, they're spraying chemtrails right in front of it. Look, see?
Yeah, I see
Look,
it.
it's doing that though. Look,
Yeah, it's quite bizarre, AJ. But it's going to town.
it hasn't done that any earlier today when I was showing it. Wow, that's weird. Hey, I think there's something to the right of it. It looks like a round fit. Can you see that? To the
Yeah, it
right,
looks
top
like
right, and it's
I
a
see
dark
it.
round.
Like something is coming towards it, or I see what you're seeing. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a round, like another something round right next to it. That is weird. It is evil. It's like now see, it's getting 4 rays, like a V on top and a V on bottom. Yeah, man, and you can't look at it with your bare eyes to see that. You know.
Right. No, you can't. You can see it through the camera, but you can't see it with your bare eyes.
Oh, no, right. See it, and it looks like it's gotten bigger.
It got pink around it too. Pinkish color.
That's bizarre.
That thing that's around it almost looks like a ship.
I can't see it. Oh, it's got the lines across it too. Like,
It looks like a triangle
yeah,
with
it's weird.
I don't know, something coming out of it.
If you sit there and just do it for a long time, you'll see it change and do all kinds of weird shit.
Hello,
Sunflower
Morgan.
change.
Morgan
That's
is
weird.
saying so wicked and evil. Yep.
And I'm 3 stories up, so it could make a difference. I think. I don't know. Hey, there's no way it's 93 million miles away.
I don't know how close it is. I
Well, think
couldn't
about
say,
it.
but
93 million and just like,
not this one. No.
no, this is look at that shit. It's local. He's still doing it. Oh, that's the interstate right there. I-44.
It almost looks like it's trying to make that black thing go away.
It's weird.
What's that round thing right beside it? See
I
it?
don't know.
That circular motion. It looks like somebody just drew a weird looking circle. It's really dark on the right hand side.
Yeah, I can't see it like I did.
At 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's weird. Wicked too. It's too tight of a turn to be a plane. But whatever it is, it's moving.
Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go in and eat something, drink something. Thank
Alrighty.
you, Kevin.
You're more
Everybody
than
have a good one.
welcome.
See you somewhere tonight.
Alrighty.
See you, people.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.